Hi, my name is Tyler Corp, and I'm here with none other than Gorillaz bassist Murdoch Nichols. Murdoch, what do you have to say to Canada?
Oh, hello, Canada. I'm Murdoch Nichols, Gorillaz' own fire-pissing rock god and evil bass lord of buggery. You like that intro? Some kid called me that on our website, and it just kind of struck a chord somehow. You know? Stokes, my hometown, the same place that issued forth such great visionaries as Slash and Motorhead's Lemmy. I currently split my time between London and our studio complex, Kong Studios, which is set deep within the wastelands of Essex. I think we're supposed to be coming to see you lot, but I don't pay much attention when our manager starts dribbling on, so specifics elude me. Sorry.
That's okay. Mr. Nichols, what are your current fixations?
I watched this mental documentary made by the German filmmaker Werner Herzog last night on the time he spent working with Klaus Kinski. What a couple of absolute arseholes! It was brilliant! Herzog was droning on about sleeping under 150 guinea pigs in a hut with a Brazilian dwarf who had 9 kids, and he went on, never once cracking a smile. The footage of Kinski was out of this world. I mean, truly out of order. The man was like a rabid, crazed baboon on PCP, infused with the devil's own genius. There's not enough of that anymore. Well, apart from me.
Murdoch, what about mind-altering works of art? Do you have any?
You can name any one boy or girl band album, and like all great works of art, they transcend all boundaries and ask the eternal question that is cried out through the ages. Why? Leaving the quickest of wits dulled for the period that they're exposed to it.
Murdoch, what's your most memorable or inspirational gig, and why?
It was my first gig. My older brother Hannibal was a skin, and he took me to see the UK subs supporting Shams 69. Well, what he didn't tell me was that he'd taken me so that him and all his mates could give me a kicking because I was a rocker, the bastard. I only got to see Jimmy Percy spitting at a girl before I was knocked unconscious, so I couldn't give you a review, so to speak. But I'll never forget that experience or the lesson it taught me. Never trust any fucking skinheads.
What has been your career high and your career low?
Oh, that's a difficult one because it's boring. I mean, what do you want me to say? Falling from number 1 to number 2, or the fact that we're supernova pop stars? I mean, it's all one great high and isn't worth a Tinkersby shitted arse piece.
Well, Murdoch, what should everybody shut up about?
Men's health! Men's shit cake, sweaty arse cracks, more like. The only concept of health I'm into is between the pages of health and efficiency, where aging hippie couples parade their embarrassed pubescent offspring like 4-penny rabbits. Seriously though, heron chic has never been my bag either. It's never had the same appeal as irresponsibly promoting an image of rubbing crystal meth into your eye sockets. Know what I mean? Or do you?
Not exactly, Mr. Nichols. What would you drop everything to play a benefit for?
I would drop my trousers for the benefit of any lucky young lady who might find herself in my company.
I see. What trait do you like and dislike most about yourself?
Listen, pal. Do the maths. Big girth multiplied by extreme heft plus enormous length means a hell of a lot of back pain for me and for any chicks that might cross my path. It's not all fun and games running the biggest cottage cheese factory this side of the South Downs.
Mr. Nichols, what would make you kick someone out of your band or your bed, and have you?
Easy. When I've finished with them, they're off. Yeah, I've finished with loads of people. Why? Has someone been saying otherwise?
When I think of Canada, I think what?
That it's an anagram of anodyne.
What's your vital daily ritual, Murdoch? What makes you tick?
Every day I slaughter a goat and skin it. Burn the carcass and cure the skin so I have something to write my music on.
How do you spoil yourself?
MURDOC. Know what I mean?
What was your most memorable day job?
Being on the dole was a full-time job, especially when you sign on in as many places as I used to, then getting housing benefit on top. Christ, what a pain in the arse. If it wasn't against my beliefs at the time, I'd gone down to the officers and shown them how to do their jobs. Talk about idiots.
If you weren't playing music, what would you be doing?
Well, I think my last answer covers all the bases here.
What's your greatest fear, Murdoch?
That I'll get frightened of something. What is it they say about fear itself? No, hold on. I know. That some dirty bastard will show me the contents of Rotten.com again. I mean, I'm not a squeamish man, and I don't believe in censorship, but that should be banned. I strongly advise you all not to get curious and look at it, because I'm not joking. I'm serious.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, it's a bit nerdy for me, that one. Do you mind if I pass on that? I mean, Russell or 2D would be your men on that subject.
Murdoch, what makes you want to take it off and get it on?
Has scabies once, and let me tell you, when you have those evil little bastards feasting down, you just want to take everything off and get some hardcore chemicals on them and burn everything you own. Bloody disgusting! I mean, how am I doing here, Chief? What are you looking for?
You're doing fine, Mr. Nichols. Music and sex. Is there a difference? And why?
Oh, you've been listening to that Carlos Santana wobbling on, haven't you? I haven't heard of anyone getting pregnant from music. Hold on. I had a close call with this bird and Genesis's mama once, and Russell, the drummer for my band, swears by Barry White, so maybe I'm wrong there. It's a bit of a dodgy road to go down on that one, you know. So next thing you know, you'll be blaming Black Sabbath for all sorts of things. Hail, Satan!
Murdoch, what's the strangest brush you've had with a celebrity?
Funnily enough, I was at a party, and Moby tried his funny, touch the celeb with his cock game. If he tries it near me again, I'm gonna go Captain Ahab on his ass, and it will be the last time this Moby sees any dick.
Who would be your ideal dinner guest, living or dead, and what would you serve them?
I'd have Fanny Craddock around, and I'm not talking about that get from Ocean Dullage scene. No, I'm talking about that old English celebrity cook. I'd burn everything, and then she would take over, and, you know, I'd get a break from the pot noodles.
What does your mom wish you were doing instead right now?
Selling internet pornography, taking the family business into the new millennium and all that.
Well, Murdoch, Mr. Nichols, I would like to thank you so much for joining us today. I've been Tyler Corp. It's been my pleasure meeting with you today.
Oh, piss off. Listen, I've done so many of these things. You don't even know how to bloody interview somebody. I'm off. I'm off to the pub, mate.
Well, do you mind if I join you, Murdoch? I'm kind of thirsty.
Yeah, whatever. Come on.